Welcome aboard as we set sail on the vast and uncharted waters of the Blue Ocean Strategy by Renée Mauborgne and W. Kim. In the bustling world of business, the traditional rules of competition often feel as relentless as the tides. But what if there was another way? A path less traveled leading to a vast untapped ocean of opportunity. That's the revolutionary idea at the heart of Blue Ocean Strategy. Penned by world-renowned professors Mauborgne and Kim, this groundbreaking book has forever altered the landscape of business strategy. It encourages us to break free from the bloody red oceans of competition and venture into the unexplored blue oceans of uncontested markets. Throughout this video, we'll chart a course through the book's main concepts, from understanding the difference between red and blue oceans to creating your own blue ocean and navigating it successfully. So sit back and prepare to dive deep into the ocean of strategic innovation and growth. In the world of business, there are two types of oceans, red and blue. Picture this. You're a fish in a vast blood-red ocean, constantly battling other fish for the same limited resources. This is the red ocean, a metaphor for all the industries in existence today. The red of the ocean symbolizes cutthroat competition, which turns the ocean bloody. Businesses in the red ocean strive to outperform their rivals to grab a greater share of existing demand, usually at the expense of profit margins. This kind of competition-driven strategy, while common, has its limitations and can often lead to a race to the bottom. Now imagine a different scenario. You're a fish in a vast, serene blue ocean, free to roam and grow without the threat of other predators. This is the blue ocean, symbolizing untapped market spaces ripe with opportunity and profitable growth. In a blue ocean, competition is irrelevant because the rules of the game are waiting to be set. Here, you're not competing but creating, not dividing but expanding, not capturing but creating demand. And this is what leads to high growth and profits. The difference between the two is not about the industry, but the strategic move. The move from a red to a blue ocean involves a shift in focus from competing to creating, from benchmarking rivals to making them irrelevant. It's about carving out a new space in the market that's solely yours, where you can swim freely without the constant threat of competition. The idea is not to beat the competition, but to make it irrelevant. By focusing on innovation rather than competition, companies can create their own blue oceans, opening up new spaces that are ripe for growth. This strategic move can lead to the creation of entirely new industries, like how Apple did with the introduction of the iPod, which created a whole new market for digital music players. In the red ocean, you're just another fish, but in the blue ocean, you're the only one of your kind. Isn't it time to swim towards the blue ocean? So how does one navigate towards these elusive blue oceans? The answer lies in a revolutionary approach called value innovation. Value innovation, at its core, is about breaking the value-cost trade-off. In traditional markets or red oceans, companies often find themselves in a tug-of-war, battling for market share and trying to outdo their competitors on either value or cost. However, value innovation urges companies to break free from this tug-of-war and instead focus on creating a leap in value for both the company and its customers. This is achieved by simultaneously pursuing differentiation and low cost. It's not about doing the same things better, but about doing things differently, about challenging the status quo and redefining the market boundaries. Let's take a look at some real-world examples. One of the most famous blue ocean creators is Cirque du Soleil. They reinvented the traditional circus by eliminating costly elements like animal shows and star performers. Instead, they introduced a unique blend of theater and circus, creating an entirely new market space that even today remains largely uncontested. Another example is the Nintendo Wii. Instead of joining the graphics war with Sony and Microsoft, Nintendo focused on creating a new kind of gaming experience. They developed a motion-sensing controller that turned gaming into a physical, interactive experience, appealing to a broader demographic beyond hardcore gamers. These examples illustrate that creating blue oceans is not about technological innovation alone. It's about aligning innovation with utility, price, and cost positions. It's about looking at your industry and asking, what factors can we eliminate, reduce, raise, or create to deliver unprecedented value? And remember, creating a blue ocean is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey. As markets evolve and new trends emerge, there will always be opportunities to redefine market boundaries and create new blue oceans. Creating a blue ocean is not about doing something new, but about doing something differently. It's about challenging the norms, rewriting the rules, and unlocking a world of untapped potential. The journey may be full of uncertainties, but the rewards, as history has shown us, can be extraordinary. Change course with the 4 actions framework. Let's delve into this powerful tool from Blue Ocean Strategy that revolutionizes the way we think about market boundaries. The 4 actions framework is a strategic approach to creating a unique value proposition. It comprises 4 key actions: eliminate, reduce, raise, and create. And it's these actions that set the stage for businesses to break away from the competition and innovate their way into a blue ocean. First, eliminate. This action requires businesses to identify and remove factors that the industry takes for granted but no longer adds any value. It's about challenging the status quo and asking ourselves, what can we stop doing? Next, we reduce. Here, businesses need to identify factors that are over-designed, over-delivered, or simply overkill. By reducing such factors, businesses can streamline their operations and focus on what truly matters to their customers. The third action is to raise. This means elevating certain factors well above industry standards. It's about providing more value where it's needed most and exceeding customer expectations. Finally, the create action. This encourages businesses to introduce entirely new factors that the industry has never offered. It's about innovation and creating new demand by offering something unprecedented. The beauty of the 4 actions framework is that it's not about doing more with less. It's about doing different with less. It's about cutting costs while simultaneously increasing value for customers. A combination that creates a leap in value for both the company and its customers. Now, how does this framework help businesses navigate towards a blue ocean? Well, by redefining the playing field. By eliminating and reducing factors, businesses can cut costs. And by raising and creating factors, they can create new demand. This simultaneous pursuit of differentiation and low cost can lead to the creation of a completely new market space, the blue ocean. So, it's time to reevaluate. What can you eliminate, reduce, raise, or create to set your business apart? Remember, it's not about battling competitors, it's about making the competition irrelevant. The 4 actions framework is your compass to blue oceans. Embrace this tool and navigate your way into uncharted territory where the water is blue. The skies are clear and opportunities are vast. Let's delve into the journeys of those who have charted their course to blue oceans. Our first stop is Cirque du Soleil, a spectacle that redefined the circus industry. Instead of competing in the red ocean of traditional circuses with animal acts and daredevil stunts, Cirque du Soleil created a blue ocean of refined artistic entertainment. They eliminated costly elements like animal shows while creating value through unique narratives and high-quality production. As a result, they were able to charge a premium and enjoy uncontested market space. Next, we have the case of Yellowtail, an Australian wine brand that turned the wine industry on its head. They simplified the wine selection process, creating a fun and easy drinking experience. By doing so, they appealed to a whole new group of consumers who found traditional wines intimidating and pretentious. Yellowtail created a blue ocean by changing the game, not by playing it better. Then there's Nintendo's Wii, a gaming console that moved away from the red ocean of hardcore gamers, instead targeting families and casual gamers. By focusing on fun, intuitive gameplay rather than high-end graphics and complex controls, Nintendo created a blue ocean, expanding the gaming market to include people of all ages. And who can forget Uber, the ride-hailing giant that transformed the transportation industry? Instead of competing with traditional taxi services, Uber leveraged technology to create a blue ocean, offering convenience, affordability, and a seamless user experience. They didn't just change the rules, they wrote a whole new rulebook. These companies didn't succeed by battling competitors, but by creating blue oceans of uncontested market space. They achieved this through value innovation, aligning innovation with utility, price, and cost positions. The result? A leap in value for both the company and its customers. These case studies are the lighthouses guiding us towards blue oceans. They show us that with the right strategy, we can sail past competition and into a sea of opportunity. So ready to set your course? Equip your vessel with the right tools and frameworks. As we navigate this journey through the concepts of blue ocean strategy, it's time to delve into the practical tools and frameworks introduced by Mauborgne and Kim. First off, we have the strategy canvas, a central diagnostic tool and an action framework. The strategy canvas captures the current state of play in the known market space. It allows you to see the future in the present. Imagine it as a blueprint, where the horizontal axis captures the range of factors the industry competes on and invests in, and the vertical axis captures the offering level buyers receive across all these key competing factors. By plotting your current strategy, you can identify where your strategy needs to change and can then develop a new value curve. Next in line is the 4 actions framework, a tool to help reconstruct buyer value elements in crafting a new value curve. The 4 actions framework poses 4 key questions. Which of the factors that the industry takes for granted should be eliminated? Which factors should be reduced well below the industry's standard? Which factors should be raised well above the industry's standard? Which factors should be created that the industry has never offered? By answering these, you can systematically explore how to reconstruct buyer value across traditional boundaries. The third tool to introduce is the 6 Paths framework. This tool challenges the 6 fundamental assumptions that structure the extent and boundaries of industry competition. It allows you to systematically look across alternatives within your industry, across strategic groups within industries, across the chain of buyers, across complementary product and service offerings, across functional or emotional appeal to buyers, and even across time. Lastly, the Eliminate, Reduce, Raise, Create grid drives companies to act on all 4 to create a new value curve. It pushes you to make strategic moves to bring your organization into blue waters. With these tools and frameworks, you're ready to venture into the blue ocean. These tools and frameworks are not merely theoretical constructs, but practical guides you can use to chart your path to innovation and success. As we continue our journey, let's explore how to overcome implementation challenges in the next segment. Sailing is not always smooth, but the right strategies can help overcome the waves. As we navigate the uncharted waters of the blue ocean strategy, it's inevitable to encounter challenges. But fear not, for every challenge is an opportunity to grow, learn, and innovate. One of the most common challenges is the fear of the unknown. Venturing into a blue ocean means leaving behind the familiar red ocean and its established rules. It's like stepping off a well-trodden path into a dense, unexplored forest. But remember, the greatest achievements often come from daring to venture into the unknown. To overcome this fear, we must cultivate a mindset of exploration and growth. We must embrace uncertainty as a catalyst for innovation. Another major challenge lies in changing the organizational culture. Often, companies are entrenched in their ways, adhering to long-standing practices and norms. Shifting to a blue ocean strategy requires a radical change in thought and action, which can be met with resistance. To overcome this, it's crucial to foster a culture of openness and flexibility. Engage all levels of the organization in the process. Encourage them to embrace change and innovation as the new norm. Then there is the challenge of resources. Creating a blue ocean often requires significant investment. But as the saying goes, you have to spend money to make money. The key here is strategic allocation. Prioritize resources on initiatives that align with the blue ocean strategy. This might mean reallocating resources from less productive areas. Lastly, there's the challenge of maintaining momentum. Once a blue ocean is created, it's easy to fall back into complacency. To avoid this, it's important to continually seek out new blue oceans. Keep innovating, keep exploring, and never stop questioning the status quo. Each of these challenges is surmountable with the right mindset, strategies, and actions. They are not barriers, but stepping stones on the path to creating a blue ocean. So remember, challenges are but the winds that steer us towards new horizons. The blue ocean is not just about new markets, but about creating lasting impact. The benefits of adopting a blue ocean strategy are manifold, and the impact on a company's success can be profound. Let's delve into this a little deeper. Firstly, there's growth. When you venture into uncharted waters, you tap into a market space that's ripe for exploration and expansion. You're no longer fighting for a share of the existing market, but rather, you're creating a new market altogether. This opens up avenues for exponential growth that simply do not exist in a saturated red ocean market. Then, there's differentiation. In a blue ocean, you're not just another fish in the sea, you're the only fish in the sea. This gives you the freedom to carve out your unique value proposition, to set your own standards, and to differentiate yourself from the competition. In fact, in a blue ocean, there is no direct competition. This allows your business to stand out and makes your product or service more compelling to potential customers. The impact of a blue ocean strategy extends beyond immediate business outcomes. It can redefine industries, alter consumer habits, and even shape societies. It's about more than just making a profit. It's about making a difference. Consider how companies like Airbnb and Uber, both prime examples of blue ocean strategies, have not just grown exponentially, but have also changed the way we travel and commute. They've transformed industries, influenced consumer behavior, and have had far-reaching societal impact. When you create a blue ocean, you're not just changing the game, you're creating a whole new game. You're setting the pace, leading the way, and others are left to follow in your wake. It's about innovation, disruption, and creating value for both the company and its customers. In the long run, a blue ocean strategy can position a company for sustainable success. It propels the company to the forefront of innovation, keeps it ahead of the curve, and ensures it remains relevant in an ever-changing business landscape. In the blue ocean, every wave you create leads to growth and success. So, are you ready to set sail and navigate the uncharted waters of your very own blue ocean? As we dock back on shore, let's revisit our voyage. We've navigated the treacherous red oceans where fierce competition reigns, to the tranquil blue oceans where possibilities are boundless. We've learned how to chart a course to innovation, creating value and breaking free from the competition. We've explored the 4 actions framework, a compass guiding us to reconstruct market boundaries. We've studied real-world case studies, companies that dared to sail towards blue oceans, and the successes they've reaped. We've discovered the tools and frameworks that serve as our navigation aids and tackled the challenges that may arise in our journey. The Blue Ocean Strategy by Mauborgne and Kim is an essential map for any entrepreneur or business professional seeking uncharted waters. For a deeper understanding, I encourage you to read this transformative book. Thank you for joining us on this voyage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and engage with us for more insights into the world of business, strategy, and innovation.